Guys, Fives here with a face shave. I'm going to go ahead and reapply the PA Ice Cube. Today we've got a nice shave and be using some new stuff that I've never used before. Starting off with the First Line Shaving Fallout. It's new to me. I know this has been out for a little while. But never got around to buying it. And I recently got it in a trade. Got a fantastic lather here. Very nice. The First Line Shaving makes some of my favorite scents, like the Weight and James and Razor Ruby Undead. This one is also excellent. The scent notes are top notes of I got it written down: violet leaf accord, bergamot oil, and coriander oil. The middle notes are rose oil, lily of the valley, black pepper oil, and then the base, so that was the middle, and then the base is ambergris, patchouli, vanilla bourbon, and this scent is inspired. It's not a dupe, but it's inspired by Tuxedo, whatever that is. Now I will tell you, this is a floral blooper. I had a lather on my fingers and it slipped. The brush slipped. The scent is a floral type, but to my nose it comes off like a cologne. So it's actually really, really nice. So I'm happy with it. I got it in a trade with Matt H. I don't remember his full last name, but I know it starts with an H. The razor is on loan from Scott, and it is the Rex Konsul. Very excited to use this. As you know, the Ambassador is my favorite razor. And I've got a brand new PermaSharp blade in here. PermaSharp? Is that what I said? PermaSharp. Sorry, I was on call last night. I'm very tired. We got called in the middle of the night. I've got it on setting 6, by the way. Never used this razor before. But I can tell you right now, it's very smooth. On setting 6, there is some blade feel, but not a lot. Well, let's drop it down to setting 4. I just want to see what it feels like. Yeah, the blade feel goes away. So I would say if you like blade feel, here's 5. Still not very much. If you like blade feel, I'm going to crank it up to 6.5 and see what happens. This would have to be used on the higher settings if you prefer blade feel. So I've got it on 6.5 right now, which is maxed out, and I do get a little bit of blade feel, but not much. But that was the point of this razor. The point was for those people that tried the Rex Ambassador and did not like it because it was blade forward, which I love about the Rex Ambassador. They, Rex Supply Co, Matt, Pasarsic, they all made a option, an adjustable razor that is efficient with no blade feel or minimal blade feel at the highest settings, by making it neutral blade exposure with a slant. So the efficiency comes from the blade gap and the slant action, but the blade exposure is minimized to neutral. And I typically don't do great with neutral or low blade exposure razors because I tend to either overshave or just not get a close shave. Um, the quality is top notch. You're always going to get great quality on the Rex supply razors, whether it's the Envoy, the Ambassador. Like I've got my gold Ambassador, love it. I'm going to stick to setting 6 for the rest of the shave. And you just use the same angle that you normally would use. Don't change what angle you're using just because it's a slant. There is some blade feel on the setting 6. So it's not 0 blade feel on the higher settings. And I used the Perma-Sharps because I'm still learning to like them. I typically don't like the Perma-Sharp blades. And the reason I use them in the first time I'm using this razor is to see how good of a razor this is by putting it with a blade I actually typically don't like. And so far it's smooth. I just dropped it down to setting 5. So what I'm doing is trying to see if this is a razor that I want to buy if I have a Rex Ambassador already. And I've got an answer for that as of right now in this shave. For me, I would not just yet. It's only my first shave, so I gotta use it for a few more days before I give it back. So that might change. I mean, y'all remember I got the Carbon Plus Plus plate, and I actually did not like it at all. And now it's one of my top 5 razors. But right now, the Rex Ambassador is so good. Having the Konsul, for me, is just, I'm not gonna benefit from it personally because I like the high blade feel on all settings. Well, the settings that I use, at least 4 through 6. It's what I use typically on any given day on the Ambassador. It's less blade feel the lower settings you go, of course, like settings 1 through 3, which I typically save for my head shaves. But if you were a person that did not prefer the blade feel of the Rex Ambassador, this will be perfect for you. It has just enough blade feel on the high settings to tell you what you're doing. But if you crank it down to 4.5 or less, you're not going to have much blade feel or any blade feel at all. I'm still on setting 5. I'm going against the grain. And right now, I'm getting very little physical blade feel. Let me know in the comments below. Do you prefer blade feel? Do you prefer a lot, a little, no blade feel? What do you like? The grip on this knurling is very nice. Going like this, it's not as grippy as the Ambassador. I would say it's about the same. Maybe a little bit, maybe a little tiny bit less going side to side, but going up and down, it's probably a little bit more grippy than the Ambassador, which is impressive. I will say this razor is efficient. It's not like the blade feel gone means that it's not cutting. It is definitely, I'm gonna have a BBS by the end of this shave. And I can almost go on autopilot. Even buffing right here on my trouble area, because it goes in so many different swirly directions, is not an issue. The price on this, as of right now, for their standard machined option is 350 bucks, which is a little bit pricey, but you know, you get a lifetime guarantee and a lifetime piece. And if you do decide to get it, it's not me telling you to get it, but if you do decide to get it, if you use the code grooms10, you get 10% off. Well, I lied. You can't use it on this razor just yet. Sorry. And I don't blame him. Honestly, this is new. It's the first slant adjustable razor, especially in stainless steel. So he wants to get it out there before, you know, giving a discount. But you can get discount stuff on other stuff on their website using our code. I don't know why I lathered my whole face, because I'm only gonna buff right here on my neck. So I apologize about that. You won't be able to use a discount code on this or the PAA stuff. But if you do get that kind of stuff and you get other stuff from our website, the code will apply. Just a little bit of buffing on my neck. Very nice. Alright, I'm gonna rinse off and I'll be back with the post. Alright, and I'm back. After the shave, I rinsed off and I used the Allen block from PAA with the dry dock system. And I had very minimal to no stinging on my face, so very smooth shave. And I'm gonna finish off with the Fallout aftershave. It's got a cool red bottle. I like that a lot. I like what they do with their aftershaves and their bottles over at First Line Shaving. This scent is beautiful. Very nice, masculine. It's such a weird scent for me because I typically don't like floral type scents, but this comes off as masculine and cologne type too. So it's a very nice scent for me, and it's definitely a keeper. I'm glad I got it in that trade. So let's review. The Soap and the Splash were the First Line Shaving Fallout set. The brush was the Razor Emporium brush that I put a 24mm Odin's Beard knot, badger knot. The razor was the Rex Konsul on loan from Scott. and very smooth shaver. I like this one a lot. And the blade was a brand new PermaSharp blade. PermaSharp. I keep saying PermaShop. PermaSharp blade. So thanks for watching, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and see you next time.